Warning, the following content belongs to Capcom and its respective creators. Viewer discretion is advised. With that being said, onward to the presentation. And please leave comments of your opinions in the description down below. How's the hunting, guys? It's the Yenguy, and welcome to another Top 10 list video. And I am joined with my co-host, Spyro. Hello everybody, it is Spyro, your favorite dragon. And today we will be looking at some of our favorite Monster Hunter monsters. Now, obviously Yenguy really hasn't done too many, and he is a bit of a noob. So we will only be looking at some monsters from Monster Hunter Tri, and the monsters from Monster Hunter World. So, and there may be some future monsters that we may be looking at because they are coming out in Iceborne, so yeah, he hasn't actually faced any of those because he can't exactly afford another game system. Our budget is so low. Shut up, Spyro. Anyway, the reason I chose these monsters is because of these rules right here. The rule number 1, no Elder Dragons or variants, though I will briefly talk about the variants to talk about the base monster. Rule number 2, they must be confirmed, rumored to be an Iceborne, or I must have faced them before. Some of these monsters can fall into either both, or just one of these categories. So, with that in mind, let's get on with the hunting, shall we? Yeah, I'm fired up. Let's go. Number 1. And starting off on our list is none other than the mascot of the Monster Hunter series, as well as appropriately named King of the Skies, we have Rathalos. And as a fellow mascot in video games, he actually carries the entire Monster Hunter franchise on his wings, just like I do with mine. And he does it very well, able to fly days on end, raining fireballs down on anyone who dares intrude in his territory, and often killing his victims with poisonous talons. Ooh, don't want to mess with that, but wait a minute, why don't I have that? I mean, aren't all dragons supposed to have that? Actually, supposedly in the Monster Hunter lore, Rathalos is actually a wyvern. The only thing that is actually classified as a dragon are the Elder Dragons, which we will not discuss in this video. But if this gets enough likes, maybe we can add a few more of those to the list. Well, that would be cool. Maybe learn a few. I would like to see more of my species going on. Crazy ideas aside, Rathalos reigns supreme with extremely aggressive attacks from the air. Unlike his female counterpart, the Raytheon, who often uses poison, fireballs, and backflips, Rathalos does all of that by using his talons and aggressive firepower, often grabbing opponents from the sky and dropping them off cliffs, as you can see here. Oh, yeah, that poor dinosaur did not stand a chance. This Anjanath is one of many who are foolish enough to dare enter the domain of the Rathalos. With eyes that can see prey up to several miles away, Rathalos does not miss anything in his aerial kingdom. You know, young guy, I never really got an answer from this from even my developers. What's that, Spyro? How come I don't have anything poisonous? I would love having poisonous horns to beat down my enemies with. Wait, you want something poisonous? What the heck are you gonna do with poison? I mean, everything you do is basically a one-hit kill. Yeah, that's true, but can you imagine how much easier it would be in boss fights? Yeah, I mean, just watching people die in just a matter of minutes in a single ram. couldn't that also include your fire breath too? I mean, you're essentially incinerating everything in your path. Just like the Rathalos? Hell yeah! But anyway, as much as I would love to make wishes upon stars and give him plenty of praises from one mascot to another, we still have plenty of other monsters to give praise to. That's right. Even though he is the king of the monsters and reigns with fire raining down from the sky, the queen reigns with the opposite element and is no less dangerous. Number 2. It's the Legiana, the queen of the Coral Highlands. The reason why she's here on the list is because, well, she's fast, ferocious, and really packs a punch when she needs to. Yeah, unlike the Rathalos who loves to use firepower and brute force and poison, Legiana decides to say, oh, let's see if I can't match with speed and cunning. But either way, she is not a creature to mess with that... Wait a minute, hang on. I'm noticing something here. What are you talking about, Spyro? Now that I'm looking at it a little bit closely, you said she's from the Coral Highlands? Yeah, why is that? What's that? Hang on, let's see. Wings that look like birds' wings but are actually bat-like in nature. Razor-sharp talons often comes from the sky and becomes the last thing you see. Oh my god. What is it? James Cameron has built this place. Capcom collaborated with James Cameron. What? No way. That's impossible. Think about it. This thing is Torog McDo. Are you serious? Wait a minute. How the heck would you know those terms? Have you been searching the internet? Yeah, I kind of have. But I will just say some things are probably best left unsaid. I see. Well, before we dig too deep, let's move on to the next contestant on our list. And instead of ruling the skies like these two contenders, he rules the deep sea and actually reigns supreme in coral reefs. Unlike this coral that is high in the mountains. And how the heck would James Cameron actually build a world that is coral-based land? I don't get it. I'm sure they have reasons. Let's just move on. Number 3. For those of you that know me, I love the ocean. I love everything from the creatures that actually live there, all the way to the legends that are based around that. From the Kraken to the Leviathan. And in this universe, what better monster to rule them all in the deep than the mighty Legiacris, the terror of monsters everywhere. If there's any reason why you should stay out of the water with this thing swimming around, well, let's see, where do I begin? He's very fast in the water, can come out of nowhere if he wants to, is extremely ferocious, very powerful, even giving Rathalos a run for his money, and produces a thundercloud in his spines that he can use to electrocute everything around him. Yeah, this guy is a thunder dragon, and is a reason why sailors do not dare go anywhere near a thunderstorm during rough seas. 'Cause that's when Legiacris is hunting. Oh, I'm sorry, was that not enough for you? Okay, if the electrified thundering sea doesn't get you, then maybe his jaws that can snap a ship in two in a single bite will. And if not that, he's got claws and is capable of smashing a pillar into pieces in a single hip check. Yeah. You really think you're safe in the water now? Supposedly Lagricus was supposed to be in World, but they really never got to him properly because he had a few problems with the programming, but hopefully in Iceborne he actually makes it this time, cause I would love to fight this guy again. It's like reuniting with an old friend who introduced you to how to hunt properly. And plus, he's such an awesome monster to look at. If not fighting him, at least make him maybe in the background, and if we do get to fight him, I would love to be able to be introduced to underwater combat again, cause that is awesome. And if they're gonna put him underwater again, I would actually suggest putting on a dive suit to eliminate the swimming factor. This way things would be a lot easier to maintain and you won't need too much. Capcom, if you're watching this, please consider it. We really want Lagricus back. I want to be able to fight and be electrocuted by a sea dragon. Number 4. Hey Puss, are you afraid of anything?
I do not know what you mean, senor. I absolutely have no fear of absolutely anything. I am the greatest swordsman of all the felines, for I am a Puss in Boots.
Okay, well, what about Pickles?
Keep that devil away from me, you El Diablo!
Okay. Don't know what his problem is. I mean, it's just a pickle. I mean, ugh. Gotta get that away, though. Hate the sour smell. What is that? Oh, no.
Right! It's Godzilla! It looks like Godzilla, but due to international copyright laws, it's not. Still, we should run like it is Godzilla! No, it isn't. Ah!
It's the Devil Joe. The fear and pain of every hunter in existence since Monster Hunter Tri. Essentially, the Godzilla of this franchise. Let's get out of here before we die. Number 5.
Okay, here's the scene. You're driving home from work, all safe and sound, trying to get back to your bowl of popcorn and your episode of Glee, but you hear a crackle on the radio. The crazed butt stabber has escaped from Arkham Asylum, but it's not bad. He can't be in your area. You walk in your front door going, I can't be stabbed multiple times in the butt. Too late! He's in your house, and you die dead from multiple stab wounds to the butt.
And that's Nargacuga in a nutshell. I thought for certain that the Devil Jill was gonna do me in with the atomic breath or just being squashed or bitten to death, but it turns out I get killed by a panther dragon that has more issues than your crazy ex. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and meet you at the next entry, cause this is definitely ridiculous. I mean, why do I keep dying like this? Number 6. Okay, finally made it down. That was ridiculous. Now, I did play the demo, and unfortunately I didn't see Nargacuga around. Sorry, I thought I heard something in the bushes, but sorry, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. Let's go ahead and head north, cause I really feel like something is watching me.
I'll get you yet, little hunter. Just you wait.
Okay. I feel a lot better now. There's a lot safer. Yeah, there's no possible way anything bad could Okay, that's the sound of one monster. Oh, come on! There are 2 in here?! That's right. It's a two-way tie between two monsters on this list, and it's the roaring Tigrex and the saber-toothed Barioth. The Tigrex is essentially a razor-sharp-toothed, roaring bulldozer of pain that will destroy your life and your children and possibly everything else. And it'll...
Number 7.
Okay, so you've escaped the Tigrex, you've escaped the saber-toothed Barioth, and the crazy butt-stabbing Nargacuga. You think you're safe deep in the jungles of the New World, but wait, you hear stomping sounds, followed by scraping sound as if a giant sword is being sharpened. And then you hear the roar of a Rathian. You hear battle going on. And then you hear it. The roar of the terrifying sword-tailed Glavenus. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit on the cheating side, but I did mention that there was a rule that it has to be confirmed into Iceborne or I have to have faced before, so there's a loophole there. And even if that's the case, can you really blame me? It is a T-Rex with a razor-sharp sword tail, and it can breathe fire. How freaking awesome is that? It's like Universal decided to look at T-Rex and said, I wonder what would happen if we put metal plates and gave the tail a sharp sword and made it breathe fire.
Actually, Yenguy, I was actually involved in that project.
Wait, Firefang? You know about this?
Yeah, I actually played the role.
Really? You're an actor?
Yeah, Capcom hired me. It was actually my first debut. They actually wanted me back, so yeah, I'm gonna be busy for a while. Anyway, it actually was a lot of work, and the metal was pretty heavy. Believe me, I still feel a few bruises on my tail.
Oh, I can imagine, especially after the fact that you actually had to bite your own tail and swing it, essentially sharpen the blade.
Yeah, luckily my teeth grow back, just like every other good Tyrannosaur would.
Yeah, actually, have you ever met any other dinosaurs that actually were involved in Capcom's projects?
There was one, but I really don't talk about him.
Guys, did you hear? Iceborne is coming back, and I'm gonna be a star again.
We know, Alex. We've heard.
Hey, how's it going, Firefang? It's really been a long time. I'm glad you are coming back. I would love working with you.
Yes, we know, Alex. Alex! Where are my dino burgers?
I don't know where they are. I mean, why does that matter? Can't you actually get some yourself?
Are you giving me back talk again? I'll show you a little bit of discipline. Did I remind you who's king around here?
Oh, really glad I'm not in that situation.
Tell me, Rathy actually has a bit of a entitlement issue, so I'd be wise to stay out of his way if I were you.
I take him plenty of times. Besides, what comes up must come down at some point.
My back. Somebody get a hospital.
Ooh. Some fall harder than others, I guess.
Yeah, let's move on. That looks really painful. Oh, Is that a bone sticking out? Oh, ow, that's, yeah, let's just get out of here real quick. Moving on.
Number 8. Here's a little question for you. What do you get when you cross a snake, a flying squirrel, a wolf, or a fox, and gave that creature a taser and implanted inside its skin? Well, you would get Tobigadachi, otherwise known as copyright equivalent of me with electric powers. Really, Spyro? You're gonna go that route? What? He glides, he uses a lot of charge attacks? It only fits! Well, he's not exactly screaming dragon right now, is he? Okay, fine, I'll go with that, but still, he's pretty awesome, and I gotta give respect to my fellow scaly reptiles. Well, let's just go to the next one, cause we have another wolf to look at. Number 9. You guys remember Clifford, right? Big red dog? He's big, he's friendly, and really packs a big voice, right? Well, let's see how he's doing. I mean, surely he must be inspiring kids to do good at... Oh, no. That's not Clifford. What the heck happened to you?
I'm not Clifford anymore. My new name is Otogoron, and I will have blood!
That's right. Another fanged wyvern on this list. Reason why he's here is... well, isn't it obvious? 8 claws on each paw, razor-sharp teeth, able to gut you and make you bleed out until you die, and is an absolute psychopath. You think the yanderes in anime are absolute crazy? Well, they are absolutely child-friendly compared to what this thing is gonna do to you. Yanderes only have 1 knife. This thing is packing 16 in both hands. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the shop by house and hopefully we can survive this, cause I don't want to get eaten by a rabid dog. And finally at number 10. Oh. Okay. I think I'm safe for now. Hey, young guy, what the heck were you doing? Oh, hey, Spyro. I was just trying to stay alive after witnessing a bunch of numbers going off. You know you're doing a lot of this list on your own without me. It's kind of getting ridiculous, don't you think? Well, how about you try surviving a bunch of... Wait. What is that airplane sound? Did you call an airstrike? What? Do I even look like I can work a phone? You know, that is kind of weird. Where is that choir coming from? Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the sound of that music. Oh no, not again!
You idiot! What the hell are you thinking? Adding Basil Goose to the top 10 list! You know he's gonna blow everything up! I mean, it's already dangerous enough with Devil Joe! I have no idea, Spyro! You destroy everything too, and yet you're a co-host! Yeah, well, whatever! I just want to live to make another addition to my franchise, okay? I'm too pretty to die! Well, speak for yourself, man!
Well, anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, get lucky today, and hopefully we will see you the next time before we get blown up! Ah!